let's get into it. All right, so we are back for a game week 3 prediction video here with my man Chicones, aka
The one and
Ben,
only. Yes, exactly. The man from the team that has got the most Premier League titles.
the
Nobody's gonna
number one
take away
United
that from
fan,
us. Of course, of course.
the number one
And
North fan in North America.
to be honest with you, we are the best team in England. We're going through some hard times and it's normal, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know.
Yep. In Ten Hag we trust, right?
Sorry?
In Ten Hag we trust, right?
We do trust in Ten Hag, and as we go into week number 3, we're gonna have some exciting games, and let's jump into it. So,
All right, let's get into it. So first things first, we have playing first. It is Chelsea versus Luton Town. So Chelsea versus Luton Town predictions. What do you think is going to happen, Ben?
after I mentioned disappointment, I'd given Chelsea a 3-0 win last week against West Ham, and I wasn't expecting them to crumble like that. But you know, right now I think Luton, they didn't play in on last week because their stadium is rubbish. So I don't think there'll be a problem to Chelsea. I think this time Chelsea Poch is going to get fun. Oh yeah, Poch will get his win finally at home in front of the fans. It's a Friday. It's gonna be a good start to the week for Chelsea fans. So I would predict 3-0 again. 3-0. I think
3-0?
finally
Alright,
they'll manage to
confident.
score those 3 goals. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to say something. I'm not going to say controversial, but I still think it's interesting how Chelsea still hasn't started showing the momentum yet. I think they've been playing better than they have previously, but they're still not finding the ball in the back of the net. I think this is a big game week for Jackson, obviously being up top. He needs to prove his worth. So I'm going to guess 2-0. It should be 2-0. If by some miracle failure on Sanchez's part, the ball goes in the net, but I'm leaning towards a 2-0 victory by Chelsea. Okay, so I don't think we're too many disagreements there.
No,
so we're
no
going
disagreements.
All right, so the next up we got Bournemouth versus Spurs. Honestly speaking, I think that we showed good fight, obviously in the game before against this guy's team, and the one downside, we did see Madison walk up on crutches, which we're told was just precautionary, just protocol to make sure that everything's okay. I don't know how much that is true. Honestly, I don't take anything what managers say regarding injuries and stuff with a grain of salt. So what I will say is, I still think we can get a 2-0 victory. I think Bournemouth is actually pretty strong. Surprising, you know what? I think United's attack is still relatively just not cohesive at all. So I actually do think that because we're leaky the back, Bournemouth should be able to bag at least one goal. So I'm going to say a 2-1 victory actually to Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say Slanky right now is more informed than Rashi. So, I'm just trying to trigger you.
Well, that's true. That's a fact. I will not argue with facts. Fact is fact.
Yeah, Rashi in the middle is not working for you guys.
So let me get this straight. So you're saying 2-1 to Tottenham? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
AKA Bournemouth's going to put a bigger fight than United. So the big guns.
Actually, you read my mind. Bournemouth is not. You're not going to get off easily. We squandered chances. Bruno was busy missing with his head and everything. Actually, I think it's going to be a Bournemouth win, 2-1. Yes, because actually last season you nearly failed to beat them, and they're not an easy team. So
no, I know they're not an easy team. Yeah.
So yeah, I know last week we played with a very generous Manchester United. This week Bournemouth is not going to do that. So for me, I say 2-1 to Bournemouth. And nothing against Tottenham Hotspur. I think you're a good team, but you still haven't got it yet. Richarlison is not firing. Your goals came literally from the midfield, and it was another own goal. So it's not like you can credit your strike force also. And as much as Rashford is not firing, you have no one scoring. So
all right, no one scored. We still got more goals, but okay.
We scored one for you.
Yeah, but your best CB in the world, right? Remember the butcher?
Yeah. Let's move on. Your tears will be my joy this weekend.
Okay. So what's the next game? Sorry. So now we're getting into Arsenal Fulham, right? So we can get into that. You want to go first for that one?
easy win for Arsenal. They at least showed true grit against Crystal Palace, winning 1-0. They have their team. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they don't have Tomiyasu, they'll find another person to cover. And I think the boys are coming through, Nketiah and Cruz. So I can see when Arsenal is at Emirates, they're a different beast, 3-0. Holland's not going to do anything. They don't have Mitrovic. They're just toothless.
Yeah, I'm going to say, sorry, what's your prediction then?
3-0 for Arsenal.
Interesting. Okay.
Clean sheet.
So you're guessing a smash up. All right.
It's a smash up.
I will definitely say I cannot see Arsenal not scoring at least 2 goals against them. Fulham's been looking very leaky. I would say that, yeah, Arsenal's backline is a little bit, obviously with Tomiyasu injured. I wonder if Gabriel is going to be able to start. So if Gabriel starts, that's something. And then I was going to say, even Jesus apparently is back in training, so I'll be curious to see if he gets some minutes without Nketiah. So I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say a 3-0 victory as well. I can see that actually happening. So I guess that's one of the scores we'll agree on for this week.
Yeah, it's going to be easy. And then the next one is what? Manchester United, Nottingham. Of course, I have to start because it's the team of the land, the team with the most Premier League titles.
Team of the fans with the biggest brain, right?
Our home form is good. Unfortunately, Luke Shaw is injured, so we might need to have makeshift backline, but we're still good. I think Diego Dalot can play left back, so we're okay. And Nottingham Forest, they are good. They're an attacking force, but Old Trafford has always been difficult for all small teams. We won't score a lot of goals, so another like 1-0, basically penalty from Bruno or Rashford. Rashford knows how to score against these small teams. So 1-0 for Manchester United.
Nice. Yeah, I will say that I feel that Ten Hag's been trying something different. I hope, for your sake, Mason Mount does not start because I don't see this guy firing at all. He needs to earn his minutes.
He's injured, Mason Mount, and is going to be out of action until after the international break.
So that should be music to your ears, what I'm hearing. So no,
maybe Eriksen is coming back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eriksen and Bruno, I think, are always great when they're both together.
Yes.
I'm going to say, what was your prediction? Sorry.
1-0 for Manchester United.
1-0. Interesting.
We're not greedy.
You know what? I think you guys have to turn up. The fans are getting restless. Big standards. They right away. You start seeing fans in the comment giving Aaron Ten Hag a little bit of, they're bullying him online a bit, right? So I think he has to perform, obviously, at home. I'm gonna say 2-1 win to United. So I'll give them the fact that they're gonna win. They need to start producing goals. Obviously, I still think that they're still figuring things out. So maybe not him might be able to get one scrappy goal or something. So I'll say 2-1. Okay, what do we got next? City, Sheffield. Okay, so I can take this one. So I'm gonna say first things first. Obviously, let's do our prayers for Sheffield United. Okay. I do think it's gonna be a bit of a massacre. I can actually see, with the fact that now that De Bruyne's injured, I can see Foden was creating a lot of chances the previous game. I think he's going to get a goal or assist this week. And I also think that even Alvarez will do some damage up front. So between Foden, Alvarez, and Haaland, I'm going to actually guess. I'm going to actually do something aggressive. I'm going to say, let's say 4-0. 4-0.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely on the higher end, but gotta give at least one of those types of predictions.
I feel like justifying how Man City win is even a waste of time because everybody knows they win and they always win emphatically against these small teams. And these are the games where Haaland kind of like gets his numbers up. So I know he looks at these.
Are you calling him? You saying he's stat padding? Is that what you're saying?
He stat pads these games exactly. So he's salivating. He's gonna get a hat trick probably. So if you're into fantasy, make sure Haaland is your captain. You'll be in for the windfall. And 5-0. I'm even saying 5-0 minimum. 5-0 of those Of those five, three are going to be scored in the first half. And of those three, two will be in the first 15 minutes. Mark my words.
Damn. I was
So
gonna
there
say,
we go.
guys, don't bet your mortgage on this.
Put all your money and savings into this.
This is not financial advice.
This is trade. I've seen the future. I've seen
Yeah,
Haaland doing his celebrations after scoring a hat trick
yeah,
and getting the first hat trick of the season.
yeah. Don't worry. You should stick to predictions of mortgage and betting or gambling advice. You don't want to give professional licensed opinions over here. So when
Yeah,
people lose their homes, you don't want to see hate mail
I've
come in.
seen the future. I've seen the future.
All right, so
Oh,
and then what do we got next? Pretty big game. Newcastle
mhm.
United versus
The biggest.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I would say yeah, the biggest game for
But
this game week definitely. And
the
who would have
Sunday
guessed?
clash.
Very last,
Ah,
yeah.
mm,
So you want to go first with this one?
I'll go first. As the senior and with someone with a lot of experience in the Premier League. This is going to be an exciting game. Newcastle just came from a defeat with Manchester City, but then, it's Manchester City. It's not like they were not good, they're actually good.
Of
Being at
course.
Etihad and conceding one goal, it's a minor, and the goal was just a worldie, Alvarez hitting the ball. There was nothing the goalkeeper could do. So I think they played well. So against Liverpool is the one actually which is shaky. They, they've been conceding a lot, even last week against Bournemouth. So I can see how right now, say James Park is going to be a fortress for Newcastle. They will win this game. I think they'll be even ruthless in the first half. So I can see a 3-1 win for Newcastle. One for Liverpool because Diaz is on form and he's going to score. So, yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm on the same track with you on that because, yeah, dude, Newcastle, I thought there would be a little bit of a fall off, not just because I know they're going to play UCL this year, and obviously it's before that has taken place yet, but they're showing that fight from the beginning. They did not back down against City. I will say that, as you mentioned, Diaz has been on fire. His goal was phenomenal, like that was unreal. His goal last week, and I will say that Liverpool still is trying to show something this year, so I think they're going to give a bit of a fight. I can see a 2-1 victory to from Newcastle to Liverpool. I think Liverpool's still going to get a goal, but I would be shocked if the Newcastle didn't score at least 2 goals. I think they're going to get at least two. Can't promise more. I think what was McAllister got that red last week, so definitely going to be missing that in the midfield. So yeah, I'm going to say a 2-1 victory by Newcastle.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
just to give an update, because I'm your senior, McAllister's red card has been cancelled. So he's available for tomorrow, for Sunday. The Premier League and favoritism. What can we
Damn.
say? They just want Liverpool to have as many titles as us, but
Yeah.
they'll never have them. It is what it
Is
is.
this why you text me Liverpool all the time?
Yes, exactly. So yeah, so McAllister is back. Apparently, his
Okay,
red
okay.
card was rescinded or whatever it's called. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right, so you're thinking about all
so
the times that United should have got a red card rescinded, right, with
no,
Casemiro, right?
actually, there were many penalties we've never been given, but there's another conversation for another day. But
Yeah.
we as Manchester United fans, we know we're the best club in the world. So we just say, people can do what they want to do.
You're
We will
saying that
always.
the other teams need the handicap, right?
But yeah, but no, that
This-
was that was good. Maybe we can have just a bonus prediction, right? I think we have Bournemouth, we have Brighton. How's Brighton
Brighton
going?
and West Ham.
West Ham, exactly. They're hosting West Ham.
Okay, okay,
That's an interesting one. That's
okay,
a really
okay.
interesting game because Brighton, they've been winning. They're on 6 points. I think they're actually on top of the log. And
Mm-hmm.
you've got West Ham, which just whooped Chelsea's back.
Yeah,
So that's going
I
to
was
be an
gonna say
interesting game, actually.
they had a red too, though, right? So
Who?
I forget. No, because I swear
West Ham. West
West Ham
Ham.
had a red too. Yeah.
Mm,
So I'll be honest, man. I think Brighton's cooking. Like Thomas on fire. March pulled some solid numbers last game.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but
Estupinian is giving assist left, right, and center and scoring.
yeah,
So
Deserve is
yeah,
cooking at Brighton. So if I had to guess that, I'm gonna say a 3-1. 3-1 Brighton.
I would say 2-0. 2-0, yeah. I
All right.
think West Ham, I think they'll be fine. The defense, but they would concede 2 goals.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna be able to get a clean sheet by any means. That would be a stretch, I think. So yeah, there you have our predictions for game week 3, right? Unless there's anything
Yeah,
else.
week 3, it has been, so let's see how the week ends, but definitely we're all praying for a Man U win because we all love Manchester United deep down, even if you're a Spurs fan, you know.
There's a
So
United jersey under this. Don't worry, right?
yeah, we know that exactly. You just closeted supporters.
Everyone's
So my guy, just all the best against Bournemouth, but I'll be here to give you the tissues.
okay. All right, so
Oh,
let's pray Ten Hag can figure it out because clearly things are not working, and I think you guys might get bought up by the new owners and stuff, right? So we'll see. Maybe there'll be another Old Trafford walkout. I should have said 7-0 Forest to United just to see your reaction.
the listeners are here for the quality podcasting, not hallucinations.
You shouldn't have started by saying United's gonna win the league, bro. That was
It is. We are. Just 2 games is
just a
nothing,
slow
bro.
start, right? You're giving
We
you're like that fast runner that gives everyone a heads up, like a head start first, and then
I will wait until the end of the season. I'm gonna play this clip, and you owe me all your mortgage money. So yeah.
you want my debt? All right. Have fun paying that off for the next 25, 30 years.
All right, my
All right,
guy.
guys.
It was
So
so.
there
See you
you have
next
it.
time.
Game week 3 predictions wrapped up. We got more for you in store. So thanks for today. Cheers. Peace.
Cheers.